If you think people work for you as the CEO or the founder of a company versus you working for them, you will never, ever, 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 zoom in, ever, 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 ever build a good culture in a company.
What's your advice on building a great culture in your company?
I've got a lot on this. And honestly, this is probably the place where I can see myself going more and more, because soon Vayner's really, really, really gonna be big, and it's gonna be really because of this, and then I'll feel confident that I'm allowed to talk about it. First and foremost, are you the partner CEOs? Like, is it your business?
Yeah.
First and foremost, you have to realize in a real way, in a non-bullshit way, that you work for them. If you do not do that, you've lost. If you think people work for you as the CEO or the founder of a company versus you working for them, you will never, ever, 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 zoom in, ever, 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 ever build a good culture in a company. That's number one. That is religious. That is number one. Got it? Number two, you have to realize that there is no blanket rules. Everybody in your company, how many employees do you have?
330.
330. Great, nice number. You have to micromanage 330 people's wants, ambitions, and needs on an everyday basis, predicated on what else is happening in their lives, day after day, month after month, year after year. So what that means is he may be motivated by money. I love when people are like, millennials are so zen. And I have millennials who literally rather work an extra 20 hours for $6 more bucks. They love money. And so like you have to figure out what drives them. Is it money? Is it work-life balance? Is it like, are they a huge, Chelsea fan and you buy them random tickets when they aren't looking and then they're like, oh my God, you actually know something about me, right? You think I pay attention a lot to you guys? I fucking stalk the shit out of my 650 employees on social media. I know who fucking loves Tinder. I know who loves bourbon. I know it all. And so it's very hard to scale one-on-one contexts with 330 employees. The other thing is you have to build infrastructure. Last Friday I announced a new role that I announced was the most senior role in the company besides me, more senior than AJ, more senior than James Orsini, my right-hand guy, more senior than my CFO, who is Claude Silver, who is now my partner basically in the company, and she's the Chief Heart Officer. She will help me scale the mapping of one-to-one at scale. Because Rick, who wants money at 22 to 24 to 27, might want something else when he gets engaged because his partner wants him home on the weekends and he used to want to work and make money, and so he would work on Saturday and now he doesn't want to. Or scarier shit that I'm always mentally prepared for, which is a tragedy may happen in your family and you have to leave for 9 months and you come back shaken. And so the only way to build great culture is not only through words that are written on the wall, but in your actions. You have to make every one of those people understand that you care more about them than you want them to care about you. It is the only way. And I swear I'm trying to do it at a level that's never been done before, but wherever I land is what I will have. If I'm a 92 and the market's a 67, that's incredible, right? You can't be crippled by the task. What I just said, some people get crippled when I tell them that advice on 13 employees. You got 330, my man. I got 650, like it's tough. But if you do it, you will build great culture. And if you don't, every step of the way that you do less of it, you will have less of that culture.
Thank you.
You got it. And it's about allocating the dollars to the right things. One of the best things I do is the most talented people in my company, if they are not bought into being the bigger woman and bigger man in every situation, I don't care if they're the #1 salesperson, the best creative director, they are fucking fired, right? And you have to be religious about that. The second you let somebody get away with something, you will lose. And then meritocracy. We started the company with 8 of AJ's friends. Some of them are the number 10 most important and well-compensated employee, and some of them are number 387. Meritocracy, right? If you take care of your nephew better than somebody who's hustling, you've died. You're done, your culture's broke. You let something besides meritocracy rule.